This is by far the best part of the renovation, seeing carpet laid. No more dust, no more painting, just fitting off PowerPoints and things like that. I actually got Luke to help me fit off the PowerPoints just for a bit of experience and to make him feel part of it all.
Done.
You plug it in. Yeah, nice.
I have to do it because it detects.
Beautiful. All right, the moment is now here. The room is pretty much 99% finished. Let's have a look. The carpet is now laid and it's amazing. I don't know how it looks on the camera. It might look oversaturated, I'm not sure. It is very red, but it's kind of a dark red and a light red at the same time, if that makes sense. It just depends which way the carpet's brushed, but it's phenomenal. The dining room looks so formal now, you know, it just looks amazing. And I'm very, very happy with it, I have to say. So I've got to bring in my speaker system, you know, my two beautiful Yamo 909s with the amp, and this will be the dining room where we relax and entertain and people come. It's amazing this dining table actually looks small now. Like, it used to be so big, and it is a big, big dining table, but it just looks smaller to what I'm used to. Anyway, let's go into the interesting rooms. So this is the lounge room. I'm fitting off at the moment. If you have a look here, that's my Bose surround sound. I've got my subwoofer, my Bose sub going there. And this is the lounge room. Now the camera might go a bit crazy because we've got all sorts of light bouncing off. At the moment, we haven't got curtains or anything like that up. As you probably saw, it's freshly painted and freshly carpeted. The carpet guys have just left. Ryan and Dave, they have been fantastic. And just a cheerio to Jono, who helped organise the carpet. It's so fantastic. So I've got to still do a couple of little things, some skirting boards, because this is a brick wall that's got to be glued there with liquid nails. That's my C-bus system, which is computer driven, the house. I think I've mentioned that 100 times. And this is it, the entertainment area. So I'll be putting my TV on the cabinet for now, and then I may move it to the wall later. It's always best to put on the cabinet at the start. If you want to go to the wall, go to the wall. But if you put on the wall and decide you want to be on the cabinet, you got to plaster up holes. So that's it. It's incredible, right? So, and the lounge room will be here, the lounge suite. Then we come in here, and then here it is. Look at it. This is the cinema room. So, pardon me. I'm currently wiring in these stair lights. They're getting wired in. So it's just for ambience, and when the lights are off, you've just got a nice soft light on the floor so you can see where you're walking. So if you want to go down to the cinema, go and get something to eat and not bother anyone else, those stair lights get you there. So I'll be wiring in them now. Over here is where the rack goes. Possibly going to have a curtain here. I'm not sure. It won't be a door, might even be just open. You won't see it, the rack will be recessed fairly deep. Lot to hook up, lots to do. So, let's get to it. All right, it's currently, what is it, after 12, almost 1 o'clock. Nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. And Manny quickly got dressed for the camera instead of being in her pajamas. But yeah, I've come up with a great idea. I put the subwoofer there before I went to bed, and I've been thinking about it, and I just don't like it on the front wall. It's not the best. Subs are better actually from the rear. I'm all over the place. Subs are better from the rear. So what I'm actually going to do is split the 6 seats that go up at the back and put the subs in between them, facing away from each other. So one will be facing the wall. So I'll turn that down a bit so that sub, so it doesn't blow the wall out, not that it will, but it'll vibrate a lot. And the sub facing the front will kind of hit the rest of the audience, especially you get it, yeah?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I was talking to Mandy just before, putting it in the front and having it facing one there and one there, but it's dead hitting on that center speaker, which is only really about 3 meters away, and that's a big no-no, really. It would be good, but I think at the back's better, you know, and I'll sit at the front in the center, and I don't want a sub like right next to me, you know, shaking me all the time. It'll be a bit annoying.
But further to that, the seats will be split apart a little bit more as well, so the line of view will be a little bit more...
Yeah, staggered.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the back seats now, because of the sub's about 600 wide, 600 millimeters, and the back seats will be pushed, well, basically 300 that way and 300 that way, which it'll be staggered in the center so you can see better. Not that you can't see better anyway, because the screen, you know, it's elevated and all that. Anyway, we're going to set up the subs there, see how they look, and then get to bed. All right, it's the next day. Well, I was going to say it's morning, but it's way after morning. We've been working all day. The guys have been working away in the arcade room. We'll have a look at that in a minute. So here's the cinema room. It's almost finished. I've got the center speaker in. I've got a bit of plaster dust, but we're going to tidy that up in a minute. It looks phenomenal. If I'm going to have you all in here to feel the warmth of the room, it's just so relaxing. The way this paint works with the red carpet and the red seats is incredible. It feels like soft. That's the easiest way to explain it. The best way, easiest way to explain it. Sorry about that. I'm on very little sleep, 3.5 hours sleep. Mandy and I have just been, you know, we're up a fair bit last night, and we've been up early hours in the morning. Mandy's been cooking breakfast for the boys, getting them on their way. A couple had to leave, so it's just Spike left doing the work. We'll go and have a look at the arcade room, because that's going to get plastered this coming week. So we want to have a look at it in its final skeleton stage. The cinema room's probably got another day and a half left to complete. This is a lounge room. It's fantastic. It looks great. Luke's playing a game, Dragon Quest Builders. Yep, he loves that game, Dragon Quest Builders. That's my sharp 70-inch 4K. It's a great TV, but you know, it's just a family TV. And like, I'll walk through this side, and I'll come around this side. So the light's not on here, so the lighting will be going a bit funny. So you know, it's the fireplace in the dining room. Anyway, we've had a look at that before. We can do this again when it's all completely finished, but I am over the moon at how this has turned out. It's incredible. The problem is I've got no time to catch my breath. All right, so here it is, the arcade room, and probably tomorrow this will all be sarked. That's that blue foil stuff. It'll all be sarked. I might do it, or one of the boys might do it, a couple of the boys, just because it is time consuming when the building's this big. So let's go inside. So we're going through the doors here. Now remember, this is where you're coming in from the hallway into the arcade room, and just look how massive it is. All right, so we'll go downstairs, and you can see Spike in the corner there, like just plumbing up that window. And just look at him in the corner there. That just shows you the scale. You know, when you look across from one side of the room to the next, it just shows you the scale of this room. It's insane. It's the last time probably look at it this week, because it's going to be plastered, and all this kind of skeleton will be covered up, and we won't really see the mass of it. Just have a look at in that roof truss. Yeah, so tomorrow what I've got to do, I've got Jess here tomorrow, and we'll be running through the rest of the room to make sure all the electrical's done, all for around the room for the arcades themselves, and also for TVs. I might mount a couple of TVs each end of the room, and I have to have power points in the ceiling. Not in the ceiling, in the high place of the wall. You can tell I'm dead tired, but it's looking amazing and it's starting to become real. This dream I've had since I was like 12 years old to own my own arcade place. So that's it. Yeah, that'll be the new room. So that'll be covered up. It'll be plastered up, and I'll have a display box up there or something. So let's go and have a look at where the room's going. So currently I'm in the kind of backyard of my house, and this was the original house, and this is the extension of the games room. In the last year now, I've had this games room, a bit over a year. So that's kind of the hallway part, and then it goes off into that part, which is the games room. And this is all my Commodore 64, Spectrum and Amiga games, and I've got a bit of room at the end for growth, but I'm gonna have to always think of growth because this is something that is very hard to collect for. There's just so many games out there for 64. Commandos, that's it. So I'll let it keep going. I'll just turn up the volume a bit because I don't know, for those who used to play Commando or have this, listen to this. And that classic loading music. When I was a kid, I just used to listen to this. And for those who don't know what this was taken from, this tune, what song, it's actually Trans-X Living in Video? Yeah, Living in Video. Living Video. Living by Video. Damn it. Rob.
Hey.
It is unbelievable.
Did you get it, did you?
Oh, mate, yes, I did get it. It is unfreaking real. It is like...
So you happy with the condition?
Very. It's mint. Just finger marks. Other than that, it just needs a bit of a wipe down. It's bloody awesome condition. It is literally like new.
Be able to boot it up tomorrow, no doubt?
Oh, mate, I'll boot it up tonight.